Hey everybody, welcome to TradeScope. My name is Luis Garcia and I'm a part-time trader. This is my weekly recap where I talk about everything that I've been trading this week. Before I get started, I gotta let you know that this video is for educational purposes only and is not meant to be taken as financial advice. So with that, let's get started. I only traded one stock this week. That stock was AMOD, Alpha Modus Holdings. So this is a recent SPAC that was bought out. And with these things, they are typically low float and they can gather quite a bit of momentum. So that's what happened on Thursday. They were up, I think, 150% after some news release about their CEO talking about the fundamentals, the growth strategy, and all the volatility going on with the stock. Regardless, all that's important is that it's low float. It was trading with a lot of volume. And it had a news catalyst. SPAC was kind of icing on the cake because we know these things can typically take off. So I was looking at it because it jumped on my pre-market scanners in the morning. Again, up like 150%. I forget what it was exactly, but it was up a lot. And then what really made me take the trade was this halt. I was kind of, I wasn't really considering it. Then I noticed it on my halt scanner after the market open, and you could see 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes goes by. It makes it makes a jump from a low of $2.70 to $3.70, and then gets halted for 10 minutes. So during that 10-minute halt, I'm watching it, I'm waiting, I'm looking at the level 2. The level 2 looks like it's going to open in the 4s. So I set my order for like $3.85, hoping I get filled and this thing rips. Well, I was half right. It did rip. I did not get filled. So I really wanted to get filled down here. That's not what ended up happening. So I watched this thing rip. I try to get filled a couple more places in here. Nothing really takes. So finally it starts to dip down here. And I notice that it's kind of doing this 1 minute pullback, right? This 1 minute pullback bull flag. So I like that. I like that it's getting these bottoming tails. So what I ended up doing was I get in at 489, like right around here, on this candle right here. This green candle. Hard to see, but that's what I did. And I only rode it for a couple minutes, right? I got in at 489 and I got out at 529 as it jumped and broke through 5, right? I wasn't taking any chances holding this thing. With these types of momentum stocks, you got to be in and out quickly, right? Because you can see what happens. And that's what I did. So I got in with 1,500 shares, rode it for 40 cents, and I got about $600 of profit, after there was like, I don't know, $16 in fees or whatever for some reason, but trading with E-Trade. But yeah, that was my trade. I made good money this week. I'm trying to do this new thing where like I'm taking at least 500 profit. I'm attempting to get to $500 profit on every trade that I make. Maybe that can't always be the case, but that's what I'm trying to do. And so that was my goal. I hit it. I was very happy with it. And that was my trade on AMOD. Very good trade. I'm very happy with it. So I also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about SYM, Symbotic. So I've been in Symbotic for a while now. Let's take a look at the daily chart. This is one of more of my swing trades. And you can see I have the chart portioned out into channels. So last week we were kind of up here in this channel. It crossed the 200. I was hoping for higher, break into the next channel. Instead what happened is it dipped down into this channel, and then it really struggled trying to get back out of it. It did get back out of it, but then it failed the test at the 200 right there. So that was kind of disappointing. I still think that it's got a run in it. It's just a matter of when with this stock, right? It's got a great news catalyst behind it. They took over all of the APD. Let me find the news release. I always forget with this stock because of the lingo they use. Let's see if I can find it. Press release: Symbotic completes acquisition of Walmart's advanced systems and robotics business and signs related commercial agreement. So where does it say there? APDs. Walmart. Let's see. So we're at the beginning of this sentence. This is a really long sentence. Symbotic, a leader in AI-enabled robotics technology for the supply chain, today announced it has both completed the acquisition of the advanced systems and robotics business from Walmart and signed the related commercial agreement with Walmart covering the development and deployment of automation systems for accelerated pickup and delivery centers, APDs, at Walmart stores. That's the commercial agreement. So Walmart will pay Symbotic a total of $520 million, including $230 million that was paid at the closing of the acquisition. So they get almost half up front, and they're basically going to take over a bunch of AI supply chain management, from what it sounds like. That's great news for the stock. I think that easily, gives it room back up into the 40s. If you look at my channels, how they're set up. So all I'm really looking for is it to break that resistance and get into this channel. I have an average of about $31.79, 200 shares. So if it goes up to $36.79, I make $1,000. If it goes up to $41.79, right in there, I'll make another $1,000. So in here, that would be about $1,500. More than happy with that. Anything above $1,000, I'm really happy with a trade like this. In it, a bit more of a longer term trade, more of a swing trade, and I'm okay with that, with holding it for that long if I can get that profit out of it. So that's pretty much that with SYM. I did want to go over one more thing with you guys. That is FTDR. So this one I wasn't expecting to get into, so let me just give you the down low on it. Monday I get an alert from my scanning service, Trade Ideas, and they say, "Hey, look, this is a win. This is a bullish trade above $60, right there, right?" And that's exactly what happened. Crosses $60. I think I forget what the actual entry price was, but that was my kind of criteria: was will it break $60? So it breaks $60 that morning, and it rides for the next few days all the way up to a high of 63, almost 63.50, right? I missed the trade, nothing crazy. I figure maybe it'll test. I think I was still in here somewhere, maybe Monday, Tuesday. I tell myself, hey, look, I will enter this trade if it comes back and tests $60 and then goes back up. So what I did is I put in an order, good for 60 days, to buy 50 shares at $60. And then I forgot that I had it out there. So yesterday, at the end of the day, it has this massive drop right below $60, and my order fills. So now I have 50 shares at $60, and it closed at $58.82. So I don't know if I'm really going to hold this. The fundamentals are kind of okay. It's basically like a home warranties company, and they're running into earnings. I mean, it's a good company, right? Like you could see that it's been on a tear since what, March of last year, really? Maybe since about March it started to take off, right? So it's a good company, right? It's in the real estate sector. Front Door is the industry leader in home warranties and new home structural warranties, and a leading provider of on-demand home repair and maintenance services. So yeah, they're in the real estate business. They're going to report earnings at the end of this month, end of February. So maybe there will be a run up into earnings. Not too worried about this stock right now. I also don't plan on holding it. If I have to, I will get out with a small loss next week, because I really just don't want to tie up the $3,000. I'd rather use it for something better, like that trade on AMOD, AMOD this week, and I think it was ALUR last week. I've been doing these momentum trades a little bit more because I have the time to do them, and they've been giving me a good return. So I like to free up the capital to make trades like that, right? With volume, and that's kind of where I'm headed. So yeah, I don't plan on really holding this for much longer. I'll probably be looking to get out of it again, even if it's with a small loss at the beginning of next week, just so I don't tie up the capital. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys are trading. Let me know what you guys think about Symbotic or Front Door, or if you traded AMOD this week. Let me know what other types of trading you've been doing. Feel free to put something down in the comments. If you want to talk about something else on one of my next videos, open to any suggestions. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next week. Thanks.